Hi beautiful people, my name is Adin Dujoy and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, thank you for stopping by. If you're a returning subscriber, you are the real MVP. I create health-based content, spiritual health, emotional health, physical health and mental health. So in today's video, I'll be talking about rotavirus in children. I know I've heard lots of stories about mothers of children between the ages of 3 months and 5 years talking about, oh, my child is down with fever and severe vomiting, maybe because he or she is growing teeth. But is teething the problem, or is your child down with a rotavirus infection? In today's video, I'll be talking all about rotavirus. That's one virus that you don't want near your child. Do join me. Rotavirus is a highly contagious virus that is easily transmitted from one person to another or via contact on contaminated surfaces and objects. That's because this virus can survive for days and even weeks on objects and surfaces. So when an infected person uses the toilet and does not wash their hand properly, and then this person touches objects and surfaces, there's a high possibility of these objects being contaminated. So if a child touches these objects and takes their hand to their mouth, or if this infected person with unwashed hands touches a child and the hands of that child finds its way to the mouth, that child becomes infected with rotavirus. Remember, we're talking about children within the ages of 3 months and 5 years. At this stage, children are mostly hypoactive and they are always touching things, putting their hands in their mouth. If the environment they are touching or if the people touching them are infected, there's a high probability of these children being infected with rotavirus. So what are the symptoms? Amongst the many symptoms of rotavirus are severe watery diarrhea, vomiting, high fever which can go on for days, weakness, the child being cranky, not wanting to eat or drink anything, and also weakness. When you see these symptoms, please don't treat the child at home. Take this child to the hospital. Tests will be run on the child and the doctor will be in the best position to ascertain if really the child is infected with rotavirus or if it's just something else. One thing about rotavirus is it does not have a specific treatment. That's because rotavirus is self-limiting, meaning it runs its course and it resolves on its own. But in situations where the child is highly dehydrated, maybe due to the severe diarrhea, there is need for that child to be constantly rehydrated, meaning make sure you give that child fluids, water, breast milk. You're still breastfeeding the child, just make sure the child is constantly having fluids down there. That's because there are lots of electrolytes that are lost as a result of the vomiting and the watery diarrhea. So if these fluids are not being replaced, it might lead to death of the child. The doctor might also prescribe some drugs for the symptoms, like drugs for fever, drugs for abdominal pain, drugs to stop the vomiting, but rotavirus itself has no specific treatment. Antibiotics does not work on rotavirus because it is a virus. So how do we prevent rotavirus? Very simple: vaccination. I must say that the fact that your child is vaccinated does not mean your child would never be infected with rotavirus again. Even adults are sometimes infected with rotavirus, but the symptoms are less severe compared to that of children. So if your child is vaccinated, your child could still come down with rotavirus in that childhood stage, but the symptoms will be less severe compared to that of children that are not vaccinated. Another preventive measure is please keep your environment clean. I said earlier that this virus could survive for weeks on surfaces and on objects, and because children like touching things, putting their hands in their mouth, try to make sure that the objects that they have access to and the environment you will keep them are clean. Please try to do that. Also, you as a parent, try to keep yourself clean. If you know you are infected, then don't take care of your child. let someone else do it for you. This advice also goes out to caregivers, concerned loved ones that want to play with children. If you are infected with rotavirus, please abstain from handling children. It will be detrimental to their health. Thank you for watching up to this point, and remember, don't self-medicate. My name is Adindu Joy. I'm a medical microbiologist, and thank you so much. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you're yet to do that. Also hit the notification button so the next time I bring out a video, you'll be the first to know about it. Till I come your way in my next video, do take care. Remember, I'm rooting for you, and stay healthy. Bye.